Hi, my name is Joan Weiner, and I'm a comedian living in Israel. Right now I'm standing outside my home in Aliyah, where it will be Shabbat in a few hours, and I just want to say hi to all of the IDF parents and to say thank you for giving your sons to help the war effort and for anything that you're going through. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. It's so impressive, the level of mitzvahs that I see happening in Israel right now, coming from everybody. Like everybody else, I really wanted to help, so I volunteered to bring food to a base this morning, and I had to wake up at 6 a.m. And I'm a comedian. I asked somebody, are there any mitzvahs that you need doing at maybe like 10:30, like after I've had brunch? But no, I woke up early, I drove food, and I was really honored to do it, and I hope that it looked really good, much better than anything I'm cooking for Shabbat, and I really hope that some of your sons get to enjoy it. I'm really impressed by the amount of mitzvahs that people are doing these days that are new for some people. Like, I know a bunch of women from my neighborhood went picking vegetables this week in the South, and let me tell you, these are women who get their nails done. These are women from like New York and LA. I think most of them, before they made Aliyah, really thought that vegetables just come from the produce aisle of the supermarket. But everybody is really doing what they can. I have a son who just turned 15, and when we made Aliyah, I was also a little bit nervous that one day he'll grow up and he'll have to join the army. So I wanted to make sure that that maybe didn't need to happen. So I tried to get him to take up smoking when he was about 8 or 9 years old, and so far that hasn't worked. He is turning into a really strong, smart boy, and I'm really doing my best. I'm doing everything a Jewish mother is supposed to do. I'm neurotic, I'm overbearing, and yet he's still thriving and excelling. Not really sure how that happened, frankly. But so many people in Israel are doing so many mitzvot and really stepping up. This country has changed really a lot in the past few months. I was in the grocery store the other day and somebody said slicha when they bumped into me. I had to look on Google Translate. I'd never heard that word before, 9 years of living here. People are just nice and polite, and it's like we're an entirely different country. And I'm proud. I'm proud to be an Israeli. I'm proud of everything that's happened. Do you know that Waze was made in Israel? Waze is one of my favorite things because I love driving along the road, and I have the Israeli mother version of Waze. It not only tells you how to get where you're going, but it reminds you to call your mother when you get there. It tells you when the car is too cold. Drive 200 meters and then put on a sweater because frankly your car is a little bit cold. As an American who lives in Israel, like, driving for me does get to be a little bit scary, mostly because I still don't know the difference between kilometers and miles and how to convert between the two. And I got pulled over by a policeman the other day, and he said, "Liz, do you know how fast you were going?" I said, "You know what? I really don't. I'm sorry." And I like to play games while I drive. I don't know, you can't see behind me, but Route 1 is right behind me down the hill, and sometimes a car will pull over and stop, and a man will get out and his back will be to the road and the car, and you have to guess if it was like, what was he looking for, mincha or men's room? That's just a game we play from my window here in Aliyah. I have to go get ready for Shabbat. It's one of my favorite parshiot. As I'm recording this week we're going to be reading Parashat Shemot. And what happens in Parashat Shemot? The sneh, the burning bush, where the bush burned and wasn't consumed. And in honor of that, for lunch tomorrow, I made a cholent that I burnt, and no one will consume it. And actually, I love the burning bush because it reminds me of my life, because I have a laundry pile that's upstairs, and no matter how many piles of laundry I wash, that pile never gets any smaller, just like the burning bush that never got any smaller. So anyway, I want to thank you all again. I hope maybe I brought a little bit of a smile to your face on this day. I am thinking of you. You are all in my hearts. Your sons are all, and daughters are all in my tefillot, and I daven for Shalom al Yisrael very soon. Love you all. Be well.